diamond sculptures such as that. I'm never bored. Just walking down the street, you can find so many things, not just the shops. You can find, things on the sidewalk, the type of tiles, the paintings on the signs. There's always something to inspire you. So where'd my bike go? So my big interest since I was a kid was motorcycles. So this just keeps me inspired because I look at it and think, if I had done it, I probably would have ended up with something quite a bit different than that. I love that guy. That's an inspiration. You think we're kids because we're allowed to have these toys in front of us. Well, that's the nature of any designer. You'll find that they have a toy shop around them. The Fokker DR1, this is my favorite plane. Good morning, Mark.
Hi, Frank.
And Frank's inspiration doesn't stop with his toys.
I mean, if you look at the animal kingdom, you'll see a lot of animals that are built for speed. None of them have fat on them. They're all shrink-wrapped. I mean, you could really relate to all the energy being coiled over the rear wheels, especially because that's the driving part of our car in the back. As an animal or a cheetah, whatever, they're driving off the rear legs most of the time. And you get the undulations of the skin and the muscles actually pushing through. That's an element that we're starting to find, starting to actually bring into the design. Animals that have gone through hundreds of thousands of years of evolution are still around, still look extremely beautiful. Nobody says, that a cheetah doesn't look beautiful. It's an optimized design of what works, and therein lies the beauty of perfected design.
While computers help Frank conceptualize his designs, it's vital for him to bring his computer images to life, something he can physically touch.
Good. Now I'm taking you into the design studio. It's probably the most restricted area in the McLaren Technology Center. Very rare that people come in here, even within McLaren itself. So what I'll show you is what we actually do in here. And when you come in, you'll notice there's a very sticky pad here. That collects anything that's on your feet. So we have a very, very clean area here to work in. What you're going to see is the clay model. And contrary to popular belief, it's actually done by people who build it by hand. So mostly they're like trained sculptors who are very, very efficient at creating a physical object from a sketch, and they're masters at what they do.
McLaren are incredibly secretive when it comes to showing off their clay designs, because they are constantly experimenting with the finer shapes and contours for their cars.
To actually be here looking at the car like this is unheard of. We don't let anybody in. I mean, for us, it's a joy to come in and see the baby sort of being developed. This is almost as if it's in the womb of the mother. The advantage of clay, it's been around for the whole history of car design, is because you can actually put it on the model, and then if you put too much on,